Hello， 大家好，我是 Mr.， 欢迎回到我的频道。相信大家已经看到今天的标题了，没错，我们今天就是要来跟大家一起看 Mr. 参加亚洲记者会，跟 Why Don't We 一起见面聊聊新歌 Fallin 和新专辑的画面。那我们就废话不多说，赶快开始吧。
Hi, Daniel. Hi, Jonah. Hi, Corbin. Hi, Jack. Nice to see you guys.
Good. How's it going?
Hey. So we wanted to ask, the new single Fallin, it is so catchy. Please tell us a little bit more about the single. How'd you write it? How did it come about?
Yeah, I'll take this one. So Fallin, like I said, it was the last song we wrote in the pandemic. And for the album, I was on the way to the studio. We were going to finish one of the other songs on the album, and we thought the album was going to be done that day. And on the way to the studio, it was kind of freaky. It was like God just dropped this melody in my head, and I'm driving. Oh shit! This melody just hit me. And I started just humming the melody of the song. I got to the studio, whipped out my laptop, put the beat down. I just made like a simple loop on my laptop, and I played it for the guys and was like, we need to write this right now. And the guys were like, yes, let's do it. So we wrote Fallin in probably an hour, which was the quickest we've ever wrote a song. And I'm telling you, it was magic. It was one of those things where we didn't overthink anything. It literally felt like the song wrote itself. So yeah, we are in love with that song, and it still gives me goosebumps every time I play it.
Okay, moving on to our next country, we have Taiwan, and it's Life Day Music.
Hello.
Hey,
what's up, my guy?
What's up, G?
I'm Jerry, and I'm from Life Day Music, and it's nice to see you.
Yeah, you as well.
It's even better.
I would like to ask, when producing this new album or songs, have you encountered any tough or funny? Could you please share a story with us?
Producing this album, man, anytime you try to cut Jack's vocals on a song, it's gonna be funny.
Yeah,
this guy right here is so funny.
That's disrespectful.
I remember there's actually one specific song on the album. It's a ballad, and Jack changed the words in the moment. He kind of freestyled, and I was crying laughing.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Bacon, eggs, and cheese.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if there was too many funny moments producing it, but there are a lot of exciting moments producing this album for sure.
Yeah. Oh, on Fallin, there was one night we were doing gang vocals for the song. Was that for Fallin? We were doing gang vocals for the back of the hook.
Yeah, they lied to me.
And Jack was at home for something, and he had a couple drinks, and so we did all the gang vocals, and we told him to come over. And then we did like 2 takes, and then we were like, yo, these gang vocals sound huge.
And he thought that it was just the 2 takes, but we had done tons of vocals before.
I Ubered, by the way, just to let everybody know.
He Ubered over to Daniel's house, and it was really funny. It was a really funny night. And I think those were the last vocals we needed for the song, too. Yeah. So after that night, the song was completely finished, which is cool.
Okay, it's very cool.
Yeah, actually, there was one other kind of funny moment. We had to produce and record a lot of this album from my house because of COVID. So at one point, Corbin and Jack had COVID. They were positive, and we were negative, but we had to record the album. So I was like, all right, stay in my studio. I put Lysol wipes. And when you were done recording, you had to spray everything down, wipe everything down. So it was kind of nuts. We were recording, trying to stay away from COVID and the whole situation. It was kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Thanks for your question. Also, wait, can we just back up? Did you guys say that you guys got COVID?
Yeah,
all 4 of us.
We all got it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I got COVID twice. I got it pretty early. And it hit me that time pretty hard. all my muscles were sore. It was really hard to walk. And I was like, I don't know what is going on. And then that's when COVID really started to become a thing. And I was like, there's no way I have it. It was so early. And then about a month and a half later, maybe 2 months later, I went in and got tested because a friend had it and I wanted to be safe. And he said he had the antibodies. And I was like, oh, so I did have it 2 months ago. Mm-hmm. And that's when you got it.
Yeah.
I think I might have given it to you. No, you got it from a different friend, I think.
I don't know. Yeah, but it was not fun. I had like a fever.
That is insane. And wow, well, we're just really happy that you guys are okay and, you know, you're here. And I mean,
we've been super safe about it and getting tested like every single day.
Today we are all naked.
Yes, this
It
morning.
was weird. When I got it, I felt like nothing. So I was just sitting in my room. Me and Jonah had it at the same time. His room is right next to mine, and I didn't see him for a very long time.
Yeah.
I felt bad. He was in there, like, in his bed, like, tired, exhausted, and I was, like, sitting in my room, and I was just cool in it. I was like, man, it's so crazy how the same thing can affect two people so differently.
Well, yeah. Crazy is the right word. Well, again, we're just happy you guys are safe and healthy. Whew! By the way to casually drop that. All of us were like, wait, what? What?
I enjoyed that shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we needed it coming off of, 3 years straight of touring and, putting out a song a month last year. It was very, we were just very much in everybody's face and around the world all the time and every place at every time. And I mean, it was funny because, not really funny, but it was just ironic because, we planned on coming back in like March or April with the first single and, maybe the album in May and touring by September, whatever. That was kind of like the talk. And then, in the middle of our hiatus, the pandemic hit and everything got slowed. Our whole process got pushed back a few months. And, I think there's sort of a silver lining there, at least for us musically, because we wrote some of the best songs that we've ever written, in that extra time that got pushed back because of COVID. And it's funny because I actually just watched The Social Dilemma last night, and it was very, very eye-opening. But it felt good, I think,
we started this band and we immediately jumped into the thick of it. Like we really hit the road right away and didn't really stop until this year. Like we really were just going, which was a beautiful thing. And we feel so blessed that we're able to do that. But this year definitely gave us time to really kind of self-reflect and be like, okay, what do we want to put out there in the world? Who do we want to be? More of these deeper, bigger questions. And I think, I don't know, it just feels like this new sound is a little bit more mature, and I think that's come with that. And it feels really good and it feels genuine, and we're just really excited about this whole next era of our band.
All right, moving on to our next media outlet, also from Philippines. We've got 8list.
Hello. Hi. Hello, Daniel, Corbin, Jonah, Jack, mabuhay from the Philippines. Hello. Yeah, okay. I want to dig deeper to the first question that came before me. So what makes songs from this upcoming album of yours, I know you've been very busy for the past 9 months, different from your previous hits? Can you tell us more about it?
So much. I think everything about it is different.
Yeah, when we first signed with Atlantic and got our deal, they put us in with some of the most talented writers and producers, and we got to sit in on rooms like and just pick these guys' brains and really see, see behind the curtain of the writing world and the music industry. And we saw what we liked and what we didn't like, and we really honed sort of our craft through that and learned a lot. And so this next project is actually the first time we've ever written and produced everything just ourselves. And so Fallin will be the first track that comes out that's just us, which is a big step for us, but it felt like, good music is good music, and it just feels right,
Yes, sir.
And the album leans a little bit more rock, alternative in some spots, a little more like pop rock. And I mean, there's even like, there's a track that's a little bit sort of in the EDM dance world, and you know, there's a couple slower songs. So it's a very, very diverse album, and it really pushes a musical boundary that we haven't really done before, especially Fallin coming out of the gate.
But still very catchy, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's all pop melodies, catchy. The lyrics are all relatable.
Yeah,
sorry, but good.
I couldn't agree more. Definitely Fallin is a strong candidate to be my next go-to shower song. Thank you so much, guys. And our well wishes to Zach.
I'm glad we could be your shower.
Indeed, indeed.
All right, moving on to our next media outlet, also from Philippines, we have Mega.
Hi guys.
Hey, how's it going? Hey.
Hi guys, I'm Elise from Mega, and I just wanted to ask, what made you decide to release it now in the middle of a pandemic?
Yeah, man, we just felt like we had been gone for a long time. You know, kind of like we were talking about earlier, we were supposed to be back earlier this year, and the pandemic obviously pushed everything back. And we just got bored. Like come August, like we were just bored. We were like, we need to be back. And we want to put out this music. And some of this music we've been sitting on for, you know, a couple years now. And so it just felt like, okay, you know, we've starved our fans enough. Let's come back and
Sorry, I think the one part was muted.
Are we back? Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, we felt like we had starved our fans enough, and we were like, hey, hopefully, you know, we can come back and bring some light into kind of what seems like a little bit of a dark world at the moment.
I think that's one of the big reasons too. Is just like this world is so crazy right now. Like 2020 has been such a rough year mentally for a lot of people, and I think that music really can bring people together, even if we're not physically together. We're all listening to the same stuff, and it feels like we're putting it back out there, and fans will appreciate that during this time.
Okay, moving on then to Taiwan. We've got Life Day Music once again.
Hello.
Hey, man.
What's up with it?
So, and my second question is, what kind of message do you want to bring to your audience this time? And what kind of music can we expect to listen in the near future?
I think the message to our fans is probably just that this music is the most honest that our music has ever been. And I think that they should know that, you know, every lyric, every melody, every instrument that's on these records, you know, came from our hearts. And
hopefully it gives some advice.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of relationship issues in the album and good parts of relationships, and you know, a song about anxiety. You know, I feel like there's just a lot of advice you could pull from it of things that we've gone through already that maybe you haven't.
It's really interesting when I think about it and I listen through the album. I can really see into exactly what I was feeling in the moment of writing some of these songs. Like I can remember exactly what was going on, and I think that fans will feel that. Like that's actual just storytelling from our lives in there, and that'll be the first time we've been able to do that. Yeah.
Also, in terms of the sound, there's certain artists and albums that sometimes just give you that butterfly feeling of excitement. You know, when it's just amazing and it just gets you so excited. And I feel like that's what any artist really wants to work towards, is making that song that just makes all your hair stand up on your body. And this full album really feels like that for me. The last artist I could think of that made me feel like that was when Justin Bieber came out with Purpose. It was just bizarre to me. It was such a different sound for him, but it was so good. And that's kind of exactly how I feel with this album and with Fallin as an intro. You know, it's coming out in 10 hours or so. And I just can't wait to see the reactions of fans because I really think that they're going to feel that excitement where their hairs just stand up. It's very different than anything we made.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry.
Yes.
My guy.
今天的影片就到这里结束啦。其实 Why Don't We 当天还有聊到很多跟新歌无关的资讯，例如团员间的小秘密、爱情观和给新人的建议等等。就请大家锁定我的粉专，随时可能会发哦。我是 Mr. 生活扉页，我们下次再见，拜拜。